We're going to get started on drawing a one-point perspective house. For that, you'll need a piece of paper, a ruler, and a pencil, and an eraser. So the paper that I'm starting with is 12 by 18 inches. You can use whatever size you want, but for this project I want you to use this size. First thing we need to make is the horizon line. So you're going to put your ruler about in the center, and you're going to make a line from left to right. The horizon line is the line that separates the sky from the earth. We also are going to have our vanishing point on this line. It's 1-point perspective, so you're only going to have one vanishing point. If you're doing 2-point perspective, you'll have 2 vanishing points. I want you for this project excuse me, to put your vanishing point about in the middle. If you want to measure it, it's going to be about 9 inches. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start making your house shape. To do that, we're just making a basic rectangle or square with a triangle on top. When you do that, I want you to make sure that you are not using the side of the paper or the bottom of the paper for a side of your house. You should draw all 4 sides of the square or all 4 sides of the rectangle. When we do this, the bottom of the house should be parallel with the bottom of the paper, and the side of your house should be parallel with the side of your paper. Okay, so we have a basic square or a rectangle. The next thing you need to do is find about the center of your square rectangle and go straight up from there and make a point where you want the top of your roof to be. We're going to draw a triangle there for our roof shape. So we're going to go from the right side of our house to that dot, and then the left side of our house to the dot. So now you have a flat, basic house shape. You do need to erase the horizon line that goes through the house because our house is not see-through, so you would not be able to see that. Okay, throughout your whole project, this is going to be the same. Your vanishing point never changes. All things that are cube shaped or box shaped are going to go to the vanishing point, as well as some other things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the main angles of our house to the vanishing point. So it's kind of like connect the dots. You're going to start at the top of the house and go to the vanishing point. Then you're going to go from where the house and the garage, or I'm sorry, the house and the roof meet to the vanishing point. And then from the bottom of the house to the vanishing point. Okay, so now it looks like we have a house that goes on forever. We want it to stop. We don't want it to keep going. So what we're going to do to make it stop is we're going to make a line that's parallel to the side of the house and the side of the paper where we want our house to stop. This line is going to go from the bottom line that you made to the middle line that you made. I need you to pretend like your horizon line is not there when you do this, because sometimes that'll make it a little more complicated. So I'm going to go from the bottom of the house to the roof line that I made, and that's going to be parallel with this. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the side of the roof. A lot of people make the mistake of having the side of the roof go straight up, but since the side of the roof over here is angled, it's going diagonal, you need to make this go diagonal as well. So I'm going to hold my ruler there and kind of scoot it over so that this line is parallel to this line. So you're going from the roof line to the top line, and it's going to be parallel with that line. The last thing we need to do for a basic house shape is we need to erase any extras. So you're going to erase the lines that go to your vanishing point that you no longer need. And then you're also going to erase the horizon line that's inside the house. Make sure that you do not erase the horizon line on the outside of the house or the vanishing point on the outside of the house. And that is a basic 1-point perspective house.